Welcome back, guys. We're getting into the last stage of the game now, really into the end game, and I thought we'd do a club tour looking back at the players that I've packed and the best ones that have been the best servants for the club. So we've got a squad that's aptly named Club Tour. Let's start with the highest rated, then we'll work our way down. Gareth Bale, only just got him, but he's going to become an absolute club legend, I am sure of that. Then we've got Paulo Dybala, who's probably got to be the most expensive player that I would own if he was tradable. He's something like 1.6 million coins, and I got him from a 1 of 3 Serie A player pick. And as you can see there, he's played 159 games and still got 2 more goal contributions than his games. He's an absolute beast, and he's going to be in the squad until the end of the game, I think. Then you can see a whole host of end of an era cards, which are pretty recent. And now we're moving into some really important team of the seasons. Cancelo, he's played a lot of games for me, nearly 200. We packed him out of a free pack, untradeable, when he was worth 1 million coins. And he's been a very good player. Tonali's been a great servant to the club. He was in this Serie A team until I got that Gareth Bale card in 300 games. He's an absolute beast in weekend league. We have a load of shapeshifters on this team, but first we're going to look at this Dele Alli. Again, over 100 games, a great SBC, but he just didn't stay in the squad for long enough. Out of this page, favourite shapeshifter's got to be Lozano. He's a starter in our team at the moment, and he's absolutely got a banging goal return. Now we have another flashback. Harry Kane, over 300 games for us. He was a starter for us when he came out, and he just absolutely scored everything that you put on a plate for him. Not that good of a playmaker, but a great finisher. And we move straight on to Ronald Koeman, nearly 500 games for us. He came out of a 92 plus or 93 plus icon moments pack. Bit of an L, but he's been incredible, and he's been in the team week in, week out until recently. Both Fonzie and Cuadrado are starters in my main squad and are absolute beasts, bombing it up the wing. Cuadrado's probably the better one, as he can also defend very, very well. We've got one Patrick Vieira, who we did his SBC, Icon SBC, before Team of the Season came out, so we could really push for those weekend league results. And again, nearly 500 games for us almost. And I mean, he doesn't score, but wow, this guy sweeps up everything. And he's just got that little bit of panache that you get with them top tier icons, where he just gets the ball where most people wouldn't. That sort of thing. And for heading, 6'4", he is unchallenged. Nicholas Soulet, he's got to be one of the best centre-backs on the game, and yet he was a free card. 400 games for us. He's 6'5", he doesn't jump, and everyone knows that's his drawback, but he doesn't need to sometimes. He doesn't win any headers generally attacking for me, but defensively, he just lays people down. You see like a Maradona running towards him, he just puts him on the floor. He's a beast. Ansu Fati was another great card. He's now a super sub, but he was starting for us. 234 games, he finishes it every single time, or he used to. He's a bit behind the power curve now, but when he came out and for a free card, great value. And on to the third free card on this page, because they're all 92 rated. Lautaro Martinez, 150 games for us and over 162 goal involvements. I mean, I used to play him up front with that trio to link Insigne and Di Maria, and wow, he was just incredible. He still is good now, but he is just a super sub. Now, we're going really old school with these guys. Mo Salah, 91. He was my biggest red pull of the year. This must have been, November time we pulled him? And he was worth like 600k at the time. And he's played over 600 games for us at winger, at striker, at cam. He's played absolutely everywhere. His stats there have been a little bit impacted because, we played probably 200 games with him off the bench as well. But wow, he was so much fun, and obviously we got his team of the season as well, so he didn't play after that. I'm just going to quickly skim over these, as they are great players, but they haven't really played that many games for us. Mkhitaryan, great SBC, great value behind the power curve now. Fred, got him from the community tots pick, an incredible pull, and he played along Vieira, just sweeping everything up. And Diogo Jota, with that 5-star weak foot, he scored so many goals for me going into the second and third weekend leagues of Team of the Season. Now, Heung-min Son, another great pull. He was pulled not long after taking Salah, so we had our right and our left wingers sorted for the Premier League teams, and them two actually played up front together. And with his 5-star weak foot, well, I mean, you can see there, more goal involvements in games. You can't ask for anything more than that. His finesse shot was incredible, and he just ran the park up top. I want to say Georgie Best was the first Icon SBC I actually completed, and wow, this is his mid version, I believe, and he was so overpowered for so long. It was only like 500,000 coins to complete, and if you got fodder, easy that was. We played him both, again, similar to Soulet, on the wing, up front and in cam, and he was just a beast. Lacroix was a future star's massive pull from something like our 83x25 pack from Icon Swaps. Saved it for it, and then we pulled him, and he's nearly a million coin player at the time. Played almost 400 games for us at the back, holding it down. He's massive, he's rapid with that 93 pace, and he was a great servant to the club. And his centre-back partnership was one Rio Ferdinand, again playing a similar amount of games. Let's check it. They've only played 6 games different. That shows you how many games they played together. And again, he was good. He did make mistakes at times, to be fair. If he was ever running back towards goal and you wanted to pass it forward and you didn't turn with him before, he would quite often mess it up. But Prime Ferdinand was great. Nuno Menge recently got a team of the season, and we got him in a double pack with Jack Grealish in the same pack. 280 games for us, 5-star skill moves, who was worth so much money for so long, especially when that left wing Neymar flashback came out, which we're going to come on to in a bit. Then we have Jermaine Defoe and Akinfenwa, end of an era. Just great cards, and these pair off the bench will do an absolute job for you. This is the main man in our team, or he was for so long. Ronaldinho, baby Dino. We got him from a base or mid icon SBC pack, and he's played 800 games from us. He was our best pull at the time. I mean, he was worth probably a million coins. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and just look at that. From a midfielder, we still get 360, nearly 400 goal involvements from him, and it was just so fun. The only thing that lets him down is his pace, but at the time, he was right on it for the power curve. Prime Zambrotta came out of a Prime Icon pack. Nice and easy for links, he was over. We've also got 2 objective cards then, Yarmolenko and Stindl. 175 games and nearly 100 games. Fun fact, the Stindl, I did a how to complete him, and that was my first video to reach 1,000 views, and that was a great feeling. And both of them have been decent for the team. Now, doesn't this take us back? Bobby Moore was our first icon on this game, and the first one I have ever packed. He was from a base icon pack. He was probably an L, but as an Englishman, he is always going to be a W, and that's why he played almost 400 games from us. His passing is his best attribute, definitely. He's a bit short for a centre-back, but his aggression makes up for that. And this page is packed full of throwbacks. We've got Patterson Daka, who we took from the winter wildcard swaps. 250 games from us, almost the same goals. He was just so strong. He smashed everything past the keeper, and he'd get into those positions because he was so quick. An absolute beast. Jonathan Klaus, 350 games. Well, he was an SBC, and he got upgraded multiple times because he got informed as well. So he ended up being an 87. No good now because he's got his team of the season, but at the time, incredible. Look at this guy. There was so much hype around him. Everyone was selling their gold Neymars to get this flashback Neymar because he was so much quicker. He lost a lot of physical, but 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He was linking to Nuno Menge down that left-hand side, and we played him up front, hence why he scored nearly 250 goals for us. Penultimately, we got Ocean Man. I mean, he hasn't played many games from us because he was ultimately a super sub from the time we finished him. But wow, when he comes off the bench, he has scored some great goals and dug us out of some holes. Robbie Keane, we packed him October, November time. He was worth 500,000 coins. I was on the companion app, just opening packs, you know, like a degenerate that I was. And one Robbie Keane came up untradeable. And look at that goal to game ratio. What's that, 50 more goal involvements in games? He absolutely ran the park and destroyed teams single-handedly at the start of the game. It's a shame they hadn't brought out an updated one of him, but wow, he was so much fun and my first big pull of this game. There's so many good players we've saved, and look at these guys. Who remembers the foundation cards? We had the Eredivisie ones, and these made the backbone of my team for so long. Bijlau, McIntosh, Openda and Owusu. These guys have played over 300 games for me, and what can I say? They were great for chemistry because the goalkeeper would link to the centre back and link to the right back, all in the same league, same nation, so you didn't have to worry about chemistry. We had to sort of figure out getting Openda onto chemistry, but wow, for the time, McIntosh was a beast. Incredible pace, incredible physicality. Same with Owusu. Bijlau was decent, and Openda. Wow, this guy absolutely tore apart teams, especially when he was alongside Daka. Both of them bombing down at the defenders, and wow, they just destroyed them. Chip shot, anything, Openda could put it away. We had the Winter Wildcards Daka, and now we have a Tebow. He was an SBC, about 80k at the time, I think, and he was just a beast. He was compared to baby Vieira, and I think that's fair, to be honest. He absolutely ran the part from midfield, pinging the balls off, intercepting it defensively. He could do it all. And next to him was arguably one of the best SBCs of this FIFA up until maybe 2 or 3 months ago. Flashback Benzema. He was just a beast. I didn't do him straight away. I got him from one of those flashback 1 of 3 player picks from like year in review, something like that. And I really regretted it, obviously, because everybody loved him and for the right reasons. And as the final player for this video, we have Teo Hernandez, which was from the... It wasn't called Future Stars, but it was something similar promo where we got a free card, you could get a Jude Bellingham, and Mbappe was the big one. Phil Foden. I saw French, I thought it might have been Mbappe, but Teo Hernandez was probably the second best player to pull from that, and hence why I used him for nearly 550 games. You know how good this guy was in this game. All of his informs were insane, hence why this one was a beast as well. And that's going to do it, guys. We've had so many fun cards now looking back over this whole FIFA cycle. And I hope you enjoyed this little whistle-stop tour. Let me know who you've had most fun playing with in your club this year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.